Hey guys, it's me Ines, and I'm gonna give my thoughts on SummerSlam Sunday or SummerSlam's Night 2, which to be honest, it's kind of bit like I guess it's okay because here's the thing that I want to add up. Knowing that most of the matches are good, specifically the tag team, WWE tag team title TLC match, but let's just be facts here because I think there are some matches that's not considered to be okay, like the United States Championship match, despite it's a still cage by the way, and it's like, I guess so. The Undisputed WWE Championship, also a good main event, but there's a lot to discover on night two. So we'll start first with the Women's World Championship match. Honestly, Naomi retained, which is okay. It was the right choice. She was only champion since Evolution, so it makes sense. It's good that she's with her father, by the way, who is the guitarist. That's a good moment between those two. The TLC match of the WWE Tag Team Championship match, it was really good. Not gonna lie. It's like they try to recreate the old SummerSlam 2000's TLC, but in a way of make it look good in a modern era. Not gonna lie, every match that goes for the tag team WWE Tag Team Championships, man, they showed up. Like SmackDown after WrestleMania and then SummerSlam, man. It was a great match so far, and first and foremost, respect to all the wrestlers that gets the bump, but at the same time also to Candice LeRae because she got I think the most serious type of bump that she fell to the ladder. Um, Women's Intercontinental Championship match, not gonna lie, it was okay. They give some type of old memories of the breaking point match between John Cena and then Randy Orton for the WWE Championship by quit match, so it gives that nostalgic feeling. And of course, Bailey interferes, costs Lyra, and at this moment, Lyra was not going to go after the Women's Intercontinental Championship until Becky loses the championship. So I guess we could see Lyra and Bailey face off, I guess, and whoever gonna face Becky would be, for the Intercontinental Championship. I do get the feeling that Stephanie Baker might get this. I don't think she's gonna win the World Championship at the Women's World Championship against Naomi if Naomi's the one that she's going to face. Um, the Women's Intercontinental the United States Champion. Okay, so the United States Championship still cage. Like I said, it wasn't. Like I get it. The build up between these two, Solo and Jacob, is necessary for this match. As you see in the photo here, you see the most iconic photo between this ending of the match. But it was like, how would I say this, it wasn't what we expected, but it ended in a way where we all know this might be the only match that is not considered to be way better than any of the matches that are around here. I think the Intercontinental Championship match was okay. Like Dominic retains, of course. They pay homage to Eddie. Like most of the matches here, like the triple suplex in the tag team championship match and Eddie's gear by AJ and then the lowrider, it was all tribute to Eddie at this moment. But going back to the United States Championship Steel Cage, it's not good. The way I see to it, because I didn't watch the whole thing, it's like there's some parts where okay, Solo had help, of course, and then he was locked in handcuffs. He managed to let go of the handcuffs, but the thing is that it was basically a disadvantage for Jacob to not beat Solo's family tree, something like that. And then the thing is that it ended in a way where Solo escaped to the cage door because I forgot the name of the tall dude. We all know him as Hikileo, but he basically kicked the door not just to Solo. No, not just to Jacob, but also to Solo. So it's kind of a bit like odd. The Intercontinental Championship match, it was great. No Judgment Day interference. This is basically the moment where Dominic has to do it alone, and he come out. Well, I don't want to say clean. It's most likely that there is a lot of distractions and all this stuff. Dominic handing the chair to AJ. AJ used it to put in his neck to think that okay, it was Dominic's fault. But we all know if Dominic gets disqualified, he's still the champion. That's how it is. And the main event. Now here's the thing about the main event. The match was good, honestly, John Cena and Cody, because it kind of, I'm still not convinced about Cena's heel turn ending on SmackDown that turned into a, you know, face turn, which is like people expect a double turn, but it happened. Um, Again, they gave it everything. Like this was way better than their WrestleMania match, but I feel that the results is like confusing because the thing is we almost saw Cody turning heel. He had the bottom, what is that? The buckle of the bottom rope. Tries to hit Cena a couple of times, and I was like, okay, he's about to turn heel, but it didn't happen. What happened was is that it ended in a way where Cody hits Cena with the cutter that went to a table. Cody has to salute Cena so that he can hit the crossroads. The thing is that Cena was one of the guys or one of the wrestlers that kicks out 3 crossroads at the same time that was hit, and to be honest, it was a good match. Not gonna lie, but the ending was the one thing that is surprising. Now, The Rock wasn't there, of course. Travis wasn't there. But to me, before I'm gonna get to the Brock Lesnar situation, here's the thing, right? Brock Lesnar comes back, and then at that moment, Brock is already like, not just to come back, but he F5 Cena to declare that that's the end of SummerSlam, and we might going to see a babyface Cena versus heel Brock. It was a missed opportunity that it should have been Brock Lesnar as a heel, but instead it's better to make it as Brock Lesnar as a babyface versus a heel Cena. That's how it is. But as I would discuss about Brock, here's the thing. The Rock is very obvious because, of course, what led to this rivalry between Cena and Cody? And to be honest, it's only focused between these two. I feel like The Rock should, before Cena gained the heel turn, I don't think The Rock and Travis should not be part of the storyline. I don't know why, and to be honest with you, at first we were invested that they will be part of something, but it goes nothing, basically. And the Brock Lesnar situation, yes, he was gone for I think 2 years, something like that. The thing is about Brock, because at that moment he was part of the lawsuit situation. In my mind, I was like, okay, so the lawsuit is already done, or is it ongoing, something like that. But it's like the fact that Brock came back, which is make me confused. I wasn't surprised. Well, to be honest, because there were rumors that it's either Brock or The Rock, basically. But since it's Brock and he came back, there are some people who are mad because they think that he shouldn't be here because of the controversial situation that he's in. And we all know WWE, whether if it's controlled under Vince McMahon and now TKO, they got people who had controversial situations or controversial situations that happened in the past that for them to be part of the brand. Where there's some certain wrestlers that were controversial were not part, right? We all know some of those wrestlers, but to Brock, who was part of the lawsuit, is back in WWE, so I guess it is okay. I don't know. Like, I got nothing problem with Brock before the controversial. It's understandable that Brock is a, he was built when he, be part of WWE before the UFC. But the thing is that it made me feel in a way where John Cena's heel turn was officially done because Brock Lesnar came back and he became a heel. And to be honest with you, the heel turn of Cena was very prematurely ended, or it's so anticlimactic that it didn't reach the best end before we go back to the babyface Cena. I feel like it is a waste of a heel turn, not gonna lie. Like the part that he did it on Elimination Chamber was good. It led it to him to win his 17th championship. But moments going forward, when you look at other matches he faced, Orton, R-Truth, of course R-Truth. We don't know what happened to R-Truth after that, but still, it was really a missed opportunity. I feel like, or it was considered to be not good booking decision, because why would you make him babyface all of a sudden when we noticed that once he signed the contract by Cody, we thought Cody's gonna be a heel because of the foreshadow of that camera angle. And Cena, from that heel moment of signing the contract and the last SmackDown, he became a babyface all of a sudden, which is like, is that how you end it? And people were speculated, okay, Cena's about to fool people, which that's the most obvious, but it did end it like that. So basically, the conclusion of Cena's heel turn is that it ended when Brock Lesnar returns, and Brock is a heel again. So he has always been a good. Let's be for real. He's always been a heel. Like that's how it is. But we never get the chance to see heel Cena versus babyface Brock Lesnar. So again, it is what it is. But yeah, that's basically my thoughts on SummerSlam Sunday. I would again say this. The first match was okay. It was a good start. The TLC was arguably the best match before we get to the undisputed WWE Championship match. So yeah, I think people would say that the United States Champion was not a good match, I guess. But yeah, I think that overall it is good. But here's the thing. I think what's gonna happen tomorrow, I'm sure Punk is gonna have a crash out season or crash out situation where he's going to face up against Seth and then his companions. I don't think Cena's gonna be part of Raw. I don't know about that one, but we'll see. Or maybe he's gonna be on SmackDown discussing of the situations, but he has remaining days left. Or maybe he has to discuss it maybe at some point when he likes to come back. We don't know when, because he only have limited days left before his final run in the WWE. And also, yeah, I think most of it, I think the TLC was the one that saved some of the matches until we get to the main event. And yeah, overall it was a good Sunday. If I'm going to compare which is better between Saturday or the Sunday, I think Sunday is way more better. Saturday's best moment is of course the cash in, but let's not forget everything about here is good overall. So yeah, all I can say is that that will be for my honest thoughts on, or my thoughts on SummerSlam Night 2 or SummerSlam Sunday. So again, it was a good ride, and I hope that we can get to, because the next PLE will be the Clash in Paris, so hopefully it's gonna be good the way they're gonna book the matches. But I get some people are mad because of the Brock Lesnar came back, even if he's still the controversial guy, but still that's how it is for WWE. And yeah, that's basically overall the things I would discuss on this video. So all I can say is that thank you for watching, and we will see each other in the next video. Peace.